So it's only fair that I rank all of the video game movies I can possibly find. So that's what we're doing today. That's what we got on the docket. That's what we'll make happen. So we're going to start with, what the hell? This is the first Resident Evil? Doesn't matter. They're all terrible. Resident Evil has to be one of the worst series I've ever made. Even the new Resident Evil movie is terrible. I don't know why they bothered to reboot it and then reboot it again so soon as a Netflix series. Don't really know what that's about. But anyways, I can honestly say it's not one that I will go out of my way to actively support or enjoy. Oh, that's Alone in the Dark. That's even worse. Oh, that's so bad. That's a bad one. That's a real bad one. Uwe Boll had so much time to do something that wouldn't be terrible, and he made so many terrible movies based off of video games that are just oh my god, they're terrible. They're all terrible. Good lord, what is this list? I'm just kind of catching a glimpse. No. Some of these I don't know exactly what they're referencing, so I'm just going to pick the ones that I know and drag them up. So, Double Dragon was not... Okay, I know that one. I think that's Final Fantasy? I don't know which Final Fantasy that is, but it's one. Anyways, this was a bad idea. But we're going to do it anyways, because I have put myself in this position, and that's just what we do now. So, that's Assassin's Creed, Resident Evil, Need for Speed, Rampage, Tomb Raider, Mortal Kombat, Warcraft... Alright. We're getting there. We're getting there now. It's just a lot of Resident Evil. Oh, man. Tomb Raider. Street Fighter I know of, but I've never seen. I did see the Angry Birds movie. I did see Wreck-It Ralph. I did see Super Mario. Pokemon, the first movie. House of the Dead. Flight Commander. I didn't even realize that was a video game movie. Silent Hill, of course. Oh, that's probably Silent Hill, the first one. Dead or Alive. Oh, my gosh. This is like bringing back so many bad memories. Detective Pikachu, Angry Birds 2, Sonic, Wreck-It Ralph. That's being generous. Alright, these ones I can't say I know exactly what they are. I think that's the Phoenix Wright movie, which I've heard of but never seen. So I'm going to see which movies here float out of the bottom tier. And we're going to go from there, because that seems to be the only fair way to do this. Oh, wait, I have seen Street Fighter. Anyways. Yeah, I'm immediately dreading this. But that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Alone in the Dark absolutely deserves its place at the bottom. It's not good. It's badly acted. It has, like... Your main protagonists are Christian Slater and Tara Reid, and neither, like, she's supposed to play like a molecular biologist or something, and she can't even pronounce Newfoundland. And I was like, no. Doom, okay, Doom isn't bad, especially compared to other ones. The Rock, it was kind of one of his first breakout roles. It was really good. I like him and Carl Urban. I love Carl's relationship with his sister. I feel like that's very strong. I think it's Rosamund Pike. But yeah, like, it's good. It's actually not a bad movie. It's not a great movie, and at the end it does, like, 5 minutes of silliness where you're just watching someone play the game, but that's fine. Like, it was an early video game movie, didn't know what it was supposed to do. Double Dragon, I remember not being good, but I remember it has a lot of heart. And I remember, no, I don't know if I can say that. I remember they at least tried. There was at least some effort. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe I'm just... This might be Nostalgia Goggles talking. But if it is Nostalgia Goggles talking, then it's Nostalgia Goggles talking about this very specific movie. King of Quarters is actually a fantastic documentary. I think it's hilarious. It's so well done. The way that they set up these two people to compete against each other, like, it's a masterclass in editing, where Billy's just like this. Oh, they make you hate him so much. And really, it's just, it could be about anything. It could have been about Thumb Wars. But they've made Donkey Kong so compelling and interesting that it's great. I have no complaints, no issues. The Wizard isn't good, but is it bad? Yes. Is it so bad as the other ones? No. Maybe. No. I've convinced myself that it's not. Ready Player One actually isn't bad. I don't know if I'd consider it I guess it's a video game movie, but it's not really a video game movie. It's not based on a video game. It's based on a book based on video games. So, for that, I'll be like, whatever, keep it there. But it's a kind of a curious choice, but also not a bad choice, so we'll go for it. Pixels. Pixels wasn't good, but it wasn't good in the same way that Doom wasn't good. So, I have to kind of keep it in the middle. Had Peter Dinklage in it with a really funny bit, so I will take that. Assassin's Creed wasn't good, was confusing, but has some memorable visuals, maybe. I'm being too generous. Maybe I'm being too generous. Resident Evil, anything other than number 1, automatically deserves to be at the bottom. Need for Speed. Oh, I didn't even realize that's what that was. They made a movie? Alright. Well, I heard about it. The Tomb Raider reboot was fine. It was okay. I liked her. I really liked her casting. I thought that she was very good. Yeah. Don't really know what else to say about that one. Mortal Kombat. I don't know if this is original Mortal Kombat or if this is Annihilation or if this is the new Mortal Kombat. If it is the new Mortal Kombat, well, we'll figure this out. New Mortal Kombat was fine. Completely forgettable, but fine. So I'm not going to hate on it for being Mortal Kombat. Rampage, I remember not being good, but I remember it being fine. Warcraft, I didn't like at all. I didn't really like Warcraft. I thought that it was a big fail on many levels. Super Mario Bros. Okay. Super Mario Bros. Is so bad that some ways it kind of turns around to becoming good again. Like, it's memorable. It's not Mario Brothers, but it's not... Like, how this movie happened is a trip in and of itself. But it's not... It's bad, but it's bad in a good way. I'm gonna keep it up a little higher than it normally would go, because it's not Resident Evil, and they actually, well, it's the whole story behind how they made this, where it went from being like this lighthearted Mario property, and then the two directors they hired were just nightmare idiots who just ran this piece into the ground by making it this dystopian other world. It's weird, man. It's weird. Okay. Moving on. Resident Evil, automatically at the bottom, is I don't care. They're not good. I'm going to try to rank them in according to how not good they are, but that's not great. Tomb Raider Original, I'm going to probably place it a little higher than most people would. I thought that it was fine. I saw it in theaters. I don't regret seeing it in theaters. It was fine. It was not bad. Mortal Kombat, I'm going to assume this is the original. It'll get a little bit of a pass just for being one of the first. But it's definitely not great. It's definitely not fun. But it's not bad. Okay, the first Resident Evil I will put as B. And that's being generous. Mainly because Mila Jovovich is fantastic. Michelle Rodriguez is good even though she dies. Not a secret. Everybody knows this. Resident Evil Apocalypse I will put at the bottom top of the Fs. Whereas I will move Alone in the Dark to the bottom. Apocalypse was kind of before Resident Evil became like the stupid trope, before there was much to do with it. But yeah, it's not great still. And most of the Resident Evils deserve to die. But that one deserves to die slightly less than the rest. So I'll put it there. Also, it's filmed in Toronto, so you can see a lot of Toronto in it. And it also starred one of my old teachers, which was funny. He dies in the church. But that's fine. Tomb Raider, The Cradle of Life. It's not good. But I'll put it above Wizard. It's definitely not good, but it's not bad. Angry Birds. What a confused movie this was. It does have the one funny moment that made me laugh with the eagle urinating in the pool that the one guy just drank out of. I thought that was funny. But it does go on way too long. It doesn't know how to stick the jokes. But in terms of like an inoffensive... Well, it's not even inoffensive. It's not great. It's like a middle C. A mid C. It's definitely... It's not a complete failure, but it's not bad. Ratchet and Clank I remember being pretty good. I liked Ratchet and Clank. I think that they're great characters. I think that they're fun. Yeah, no issues with Ratchet and Clank. Pokemon, the first movie, I love. I think I still love. They don't have Pokemon 2000, so I have to go with that one. The Pokemon movie series started out kind of strong. Pokemon, the first movie, isn't bad. It holds up in a way that a lot of other ones do not. So, I will keep it there. House of the Dead absolutely deserves to be at the bottom. It's terrible and not worth your time. Final Fantasy The Spirits Within, I actually also love. I know it's not really Final Fantasy. It's not really good, but it's not bad. It's fine. It is what it is. The Silent Hill movies kind of sit in the B's. No, middle C's. And then the second one was much worse than the first, even though I have friends in it. But no, much worse. Dead or Alive was awful. Prince of Persia was forgettable, but not bad. I know I've seen this movie. I cannot remember a single image from it other than Jake Gyllenhaal looking fantastic. But no, I don't really. Well, so he's not Persian. Why is he? What? Anyways, whatever. Detective Pikachu, also one of the best movies to come out recently. I don't know why the top level is Goku. I'm just seeing that now. That's a choice. Angry Birds 2, slightly lower, but still better than the schlock that's come out since. Sonic the Hedgehog, surprisingly good. Yeah, maybe like a high. Yeah, that's about where I'd have it. Wreck-It Ralph, classic Disney greatness. I'll put it right below Detective Pikachu for some controversy. And Street Fighter, Blood Rain absolutely deserves to be at the bottom. But Street Fighter deserves to be a low C because it has some great lines. It has some fun performances. It has Kylie Minogue. That should give it a pass. So yeah, a lot of these other ones, I couldn't tell you what they are. So I'm not gonna rank these ones. But if you know what they are, please let me know and I will watch them and then I will add to this ranking later. So this is where I sit on these movies. What do you think? Do you have a video game movie that you think deserves to be here? Why not tell me? Why not let me know? Until next time, I will see you folks later. Thank you for watching. My name is Matti McLean. You can find me on problematic streaming platform Spotify at A Canadian in Eurovision. You can find me online on Twitter and Instagram at The Big Shabam. And finally, if you like what you've seen here and you want to help me out, feel free to like, subscribe. It really does help. And also, if you want to see me do something next, don't be afraid to tell me. Looking forward to hearing from y'all soon, and you have a great day now.